You remember exactly how someone made you feel, but you cannot remember what they actually said. I understand this. Mouth say many words, brain keep only sting. My name is Erg. I live in cave. I hunt mammoth. I survive. I also have thoughts. Many thoughts. This confused tribe. I have been inside your head for 50,000 years, and I have some things to tell you. Mara once came back from river with no fish and eyes full of storm. No one remember her words that night. Tribe only remember how fire feel colder when she sit down. And now one person sends one dry message, and your whole body remembers it for 3 days. Erg know this feeling. Erg know when room change before one word makes sense. Here is the first hard truth. Your brain does not record life like a neat little scroll. It records danger, relief, warmth, shame, rejection, tension. It records what helped you survive the moment. In the old world, this made perfect sense. Details were luxury. Feeling was signal. If someone in the tribe laughed with you, shared food, touched your shoulder, and made your body settle down, your brain remembered safety. If someone stared too long, spoke too sharply, went quiet at the wrong moment, or changed the air around the fire, your brain remembered threat. Words could be missed, tone could not. I've been watching this for a long time. Nobody in cave said, "Can you repeat the exact sentence from 3 moons ago?" Body already decide. So now you sit in modern world doing the same ancient thing. Someone says, "I'm fine," and you know they are not fine. Boss says, "Good job," but face stays flat, and you feel small anyway. A friend says something technically harmless at dinner, and you laugh in the moment, then replay the feeling in bed because something in it landed like a stone. Your brain is not collecting details, it is collecting weather. Erg remember nights when whole tribe go quiet around one person. No one explain it, but everybody feel it. And feelings spread faster than language ever could. That is point 1. Emotion is older than explanation. Feeling arrives first. Meaning comes later, sometimes much later. And if that one already made you uncomfortable, the next one worse. Because your brain does not just remember feelings, it ranks them. Point 2 is where things get ugly. Your brain gives extra weight to the emotions that hurt. This also made sense in the cave. Warm moments were nice. Painful moments were instructions. You could enjoy 10 peaceful mornings by the fire, but one look of disgust from the wrong person, one humiliating mistake during the hunt, one moment of being laughed at while carrying too little meat back to camp. That was the moment the brain circled in red, not because your brain hates you, because your brain thinks pain is expensive, and expensive things must not be forgotten. Erg once slipped carrying rabbit in front of whole tribe. Rabbit gone. Pride also gone. I remember what anyone said. I remember heat in face. Very advanced humiliation. Now look at your modern life. You can get 20 kind comments and 1 cold one, and guess which one follows you into the shower. A person can love you for 6 months, then pull away for 1 week, and suddenly your body treats that 1 week like the whole truth. You can leave a meeting with 9 things going fine and 1 awkward sentence hanging in the air, and that awkward sentence becomes the only one your brain files under important, because emotional pain gets VIP treatment. Brain very dramatic with wrong things. The worst part is that the strong feeling becomes the memory itself, not the full event, not the whole person, not the balanced picture, just the sharp part, the sting, the drop in your chest, the moment your body said, "Never let this happen again." Then you call that memory accurate. It is not always accurate. It is emotionally highlighted. Erg has watched humans call one feeling the whole story. One cold face becomes, "Nobody likes me." One late reply becomes, "I was too much." One hard ending becomes, "None of it was real." This is how pain steals the pen. And still there is one deeper layer below all of this. Deeper than memory, deeper than pain ranking. This next part is the one that sits inside your relationships, your childhood, your work, your scrolling, your silence. Point 3 is this. You remember emotions more than details because emotions tell you who you were in that moment. That is the deepest pattern. Not just what happened, what it said about you. Details stay outside you. Emotion enters the identity. In the cave, this mattered more than almost anything. If a moment made you feel chosen, protected, respected, wanted, or useful, your brain stored it close because that feeling meant place. It meant tribe. It meant you belonged somewhere. And if a moment made you feel disposable, ridiculous, unseen, replaceable, or unsafe, your brain held on to that too, because losing place in the tribe could become losing everything. Erg built a spear once and thought tribe would be impressed. Spear good, very balanced. Tog looked at it for 1 second and said nothing. I still think about this stupid spear sometimes. That is what your brain is doing now. Someone forgets one promise, and what stays is not the schedule change. It is the feeling that you were easy to forget. A parent praises your achievement but never softens when you cry. And years later, you do not remember every conversation. You remember the feeling that love had to be earned through performance. A partner says, I didn't mean it like that, but your body keeps the emotion anyway, because what entered you was not the wording. It was the feeling of becoming small in front of someone who was supposed to feel like home. This is why people remember school as shame, childhood as tension, past relationships as walking on glass. Not because every hour was bad, because a few emotions taught the body a story about itself, and the body is a stubborn archivist. You remember who you became around certain people. You remember how careful you had to be. You remember whether your nervous little cave heart expanded or shrank in their presence. Erg knows this one too well. Some people leave your life, but your body keeps standing the way it stood around them. That is how deep emotion goes. I've been thinking about this for 50,000 years. Every pattern in this video, the body choosing feeling over detail, the brain highlighting pain, the memory fusing emotion to identity, they are not 3 different problems. They are one problem wearing 3 different animal skins. Your brain is not trying to preserve facts. Your brain is trying to preserve survival. It wants to remember where warmth was, where danger was, where belonging felt real, where shame entered, where your place felt solid, where it cracked. That is why a whole conversation can disappear, but one feeling remains perfectly preserved. Brain lose keys, brain lose names, brain somehow keep one bad tone from 2014 forever. Incredible system. And the strange thing is, the moment you really see this, something shifts. Not the memory itself, not the feeling, but the authority of it. You stop treating every emotional imprint like a holy document. You start seeing it for what it is, an ancient survival sketch, drawn fast, drawn urgently, and sometimes drawn in the dark. That is the first crack. You are not too sensitive because you remember how something felt. You are not weak because emotional memory stays longer than logic. You are carrying a brain that was trained to survive by remembering where the fire went cold. If certain moments stayed in you, there is a reason. Your brain was trying to keep you alive, even when it used old tools on very modern pain. Also, let us be honest. You are absolutely going to remember the weird tone from one sentence today and forget 12 useful things by tonight. Erg would do same. Erg still emotionally attached to Silent Spear Review. And Mara would understand this better than anyone. Tribe forgot the words. Tribe remembered the cold. Fire will still be warm. Think of one person whose brain is still fighting old mammoth. You know who. Face just appear in your head. Send them this video. Do not have to say anything. Just send. If this video hit something old in you, write cold fire in the comments. Erg will know. Erg always know. Next week, I'm going to talk about why being ignored hurts more than being insulted. Erg has seen this in the tribe. Erg has thoughts.